McNair gives it to George, running right up the middle. Touchdown! Titan! There are no flags on the field! It's a miracle!
Safety, now you're one-on-one with it.
Shows why he's the man! In trouble. Sack!
What's up, Titan Nation? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already to the Mr. Titan Show. Hope you guys have a great day, and always, tighten up. Let's go. Titan Nation, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of Titans Around the World. Today, my guest is all the way from Spain. We have my friend Adrian from España. How you doing, man? How you doing, bud?
Hi, Mr. Titan. Glad to be here. Glad to spend some time with you. And yeah, let's see how this goes.
Yeah, man. Like I said, thank you for so much for coming on. It's my honor to have you on again. It's really, really cool talking to people all around the world, and it's fun for me. I love interacting. I love engaging with other fans. I love our fans, and especially if you know they don't have you and they haven't recognized you or they don't follow you. This is the best chance to engage with Titan Nation. Like I said, I'll give all the links and all the stuff where they can follow you. But like I said, thank you for coming on, and it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time, man.
Yeah, thank you for having me on, and having all of us to show this Titan Nation. It's not only in Nashville. We're not a big franchise, not a big market in the USA, but hey, we're all over the world, and maybe a lot of people will be surprised to see a lot of fans here in Europe or everywhere else. So
Yeah. That's one, and that's
idea.
why I think that's one thing that a lot of people get is like, man, there is actually it is a small market, right? We're a really small market. It's not only in Nashville and throughout the United States, but I mean, hey, we're spread out everywhere. There's a Titan fan somewhere. So, and anytime I want to go to Spain, I'm going to you, man. I'm going right to you.
Yeah, you can do it. Our community here in Spain also grew the last couple of years. We went from 3 or 4 guys to 14 right now, known 14.
Yep.
So definitely the good years of the team have helped with it. And yeah, football is growing not only in the USA but also in Europe. And Titans with these seasons and good football,
Definitely.
yeah, are there.
How'd you end up? Let's talk a little bit about Spain and stuff. Like, can you give a little bit more information about Spain, maybe living there or when you lived there and stuff like that, just to give, the general public a little bit more info, man.
Yeah, well, it's a land of contrasts. You contrast. If you live in the north, it's a place with a lot of forest and rain and mild weather, so you can enjoy also in summer like around 20 Celsius degrees. Then you go to the south, of course, beach, sun, the sea. And I come from near Madrid, a little city called Guadalajara.
Okay.
Not the only one in Mexico, the original one in Spain. And yeah, in the middle of Spain, you have mostly then history with a lot of castles and church. So if you're interested, you have a lot of different places to visit. If you just want to relax, go to the beach. If you want to have a cool summer, then go to the north. If you're interested in history, just visit around all the middle of Spain. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
Cool. And now, how did you become a Titans fan, man? How did you, out of all this, how did you become a Titans fan?
Yeah. Well, when I was 14 years old, my parents gave me for birthday presents tickets for a soccer match in
Okay.
Bilbao. It's my football team, my favorite soccer team. And after the game, we went to a stadium back in the hotel. The cable TV was just playing a game. Was the Titans against the Steelers.
Okay.
So it was my very first game. Football, And after that, I was the whole time saying to my parents, I want to see that, I want to play that. And they ended buying me the NFL Madden, of course,
Okay.
2005. Um, I tried the Steelers first because alphabetically they came. And yeah, I lost miserably. I don't know, maybe like 45-0 or something. So I even uninstalled the game. I don't want it anymore. But I gave it a second try. This time I pick up the Titans. I won.
There we go.
And yeah, a couple of years later, in 2008, comes Vince Young as Madden cover. So that's it.
There it is.
Those are my Titans.
Yeah, man, that's cool. Yeah, man, those Madden games are good, and especially, and that's crazy how like that little story and interacted and got you to becoming a Titans fan. After that, you just followed them ever since, huh? It's your team.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. Who's your favorite
Even
Titan of
those
all
years,
time, man?
even those years with Ken Wisenhunt and all,
Ooh,
that
man.
was hard. But yeah, we kept pushing for them.
Do you have any friends right now that are Titan fans or that watch and American football with you or no?
My friends circle, not really. I mean, they are interested. They know when the Super Bowl is and try to be more or less interested, but not really. I've just met the last couple of years some other Titans fans here in Spain. They live also in Madrid, so we are 3 or 4 living maybe not together, but in some miles, so we can meet and watch some games. And yeah, a couple of years ago when the Titans came to London, I also had the chance to meet a lot of Titans all over the world, is not only from the UK. So
You
it was
went over
really
there?
nice.
You went to the London game?
Yes, sir. I was there.
Oh, nice, nice. How was that experience? It was nice, right?
Yeah, first game for me ever NFL, and definitely was the whole tailgating thing and everything, a whole new experience because you don't have this here in Europe with soccer.
Hmm.
So yeah, love it.
Cool, cool. And that was the Chargers versus the Titans game, or you just went to you went to that one?
Yeah,
Ooh, I remember that game. I remember I called out of work because it was early in the morning here, and I didn't want. I wanted to watch the game. I knew if I went to work, I couldn't watch it, so I remember watching it, and I remember it was a good game to the very end. I mean, we went for
yeah,
2 points and didn't get it, but that's cool that you got to experience that, man. That's awesome, and
yeah.
hopefully that's the plan. Eventually, if we go back to Europe, I do want to go and do that trip because I heard it was amazing. That everyone really, it was a really good time, and
Mm.
I would love to do that, man.
Yeah, London, Germany. They even talk Spain in maybe 2 or 3 years. So NFL is expanding in
And
Europe. There's whole new markets. It's growing. So yeah, you're welcome every time.
yeah, man, definitely. Now, who's your favorite Titan of all time? It could be even back in the day. Like who's your number one right now? Let's say this. Who's your number one back in the day, and now who's your new number one, if you have any?
I think I didn't get to see Steve McNair, but in my memories, watching the old clips, it's
Hmm.
like, wow,
Yeah,
that was it.
yeah. He was the player,
But
man.
from the players I saw beginning in 2005, I would I would go with then Chris Johnson. Even when I didn't like it at the beginning, why are we taking now a running back? There you
Yes,
go.
sir.
I didn't quite like the pick, but man, was electric guy to see when he
Chris
was in the field.
Johnson was amazing. Watching him just run, man. It
Yeah,
was good times watching him. And again, he's a Hall of Famer in our books, right? Yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
100%. I mean, Chris
Yeah.
Chris Johnson is awesome. Um, have you ever been to Nashville yet? Have you?
No,
Not yet.
I,
That's on the bucket list, right?
genau. One of our friends in the Titans group has
Okay.
been there several times actually because he has family in Miami, so he
Okay.
traveled to Nashville sometimes. But me personally, haven't been there. Definitely to-do list.
Oh no, for sure, my friend. We gotta get you going. We'll get you over here somehow, some way. we'll definitely do that.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Titan now? Did it change, or is it still Chris Johnson still? Or I mean, everyone talks about King Henry, man. King Henry, I mean, he's a stud, man. He's a beast.
I mean, I had a crush with Corey Davis, but it didn't pan out the way I would like to. Um, and maybe not my favorite, but I really love, and for some other reasons, our new punter Ryan Stonehouse,
Oh, Stone. Okay.
because we have a parallel projects. We have our podcast about the Titans and everything, but we created a couple of years ago a college project where we scout some non-Power Five guys,
Okay.
maybe unknown to the public, but
And he was
especially
one
here
of
in
them.
Spain. And Stonehouse was one of them.
Really? Oh, look at you!
And
Look at
he
you!
was actually our number one punter, even over Matariza. And when he signed with the Titans, we went like crazy. Of course, you never want to see Brett
Yeah,
Kern
yeah.
away, but yeah, it's in our hearts. So I would go with
Wow.
Stonehouse because of that.
Cool, man. That's pretty cool. That's a nice little get too, especially if you watch them from when they start and like you said, the people don't really know too much about it. It's a kind of unknown name, but you kind of know about him, and then he ends up being on your team, like, and now he's the punter. It's nasty,
Yeah.
good, but that's cool, man. Another quick question for you. All right. Well, now it's not even a question. I want you to let everyone know exactly where they can find you, if it's on Twitter, if it's, and talk about your podcast that you have, so they can check it out. Let everyone know in Titan Nation where it's at, man.
Yeah. So I'm basically on Twitter at Titans minus ESP. Yeah, you can find all our podcasts, Titans Country, Spotify or iTunes. You have to just link in our bio and you will find it. And our project in college is then Sokarat College. I don't know if I should spell it.
No, it's fine. What we're gonna do is, regardless of what you say, I'm gonna put it down below, so you can say it, and
maybe
then it's
because
gonna be put on the link. So don't worry about it. Keep going.
that's really a 100% Spanish word, so would be shocked for your public. So yeah, if you want to talk about the Titans in Spanish or learn about Spanish and knowing something about your team, let us know.
There you go. Perfect, man. Adrian, before I let you go, I want to say thank you again so much for taking your time. I know time wise it's a little different over here, but appreciate you, and we'll definitely get you on later on in the season, and we'll definitely try to get you over here to at least watch a game. Maybe not this year, maybe next year, but that's gonna be the goal, man. So try to get
That's
you
the plan. Here. That's the plan.
All right. Thank you so much, bro.
Thank you.
Tighten up, man.